Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtiwada. In this video, we will learn about JS DOM and its some more utility functions and how to use them in our application. So here I am focusing on the replace child, remove and remove child methods of document object. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code. So here let me create one div and give a ID as some main underscore container. This is my div and which is having a paragraph. Hi, I am para1. So first we will concentrate on the replace. So now what I want to do is I want to create an ID for this para1 and I want to replace this with h1 tag. For example, let me go to the index.js. Now first let me get the ID which is like para1. So para1 underscore element is equal to document dot get element by id. What is my id here? The para1 is my id, pass here. And what I want to do is I just want to replace this para1 with some other element. So what is my other element? Let me create that another element. Const heading, let me use document dot create element of, I wanna create h2 tag, and inside this heading element I want to give a inner html, that is a replaced html content. And now I wanna replace this para1 element dot replace with of, I want to give heading element. That means this para1 element will be replaced with this heading element. So before doing this, let me create one function. Function replace element is my method name or a function name. Let me copy whole this code into my function and save this. So this one I'll call on a button click. So let me create a button element and inside this I'll use replace method and let me use a on click event, and this event whenever it is triggered, then this replace element will be invoked and then our paragraph will be replaced with our heading tag. Let me go to the browser and reload. Now we have hi, I am para1 and a button with replace method as a label. Let me go to the console and check whether we are having any errors. No. And let me click on replace method. Now replace the html content with h2, and if you inspect this you are seeing h2 elements. That means we are able to replace this para1 with our heading element. Now the second scenario is, let me create one more button where I want to replace child element. And what is the child element? We need to check it. Okay, so now what I can do is just go into the JS file and create one more function where I'll be replacing child element. Replace child element of, and whenever I click this I want to replace a child element. So whenever I want to replace the child element, which element we need to replace, need to check that. So const, let me get the parent element, that is main underscore container element, and let me get it by using document dot get element by id. And what is my id here? The main container is my id, pass here. Now main container dot replace child of, so let me go here and create a element, that is nothing but const heading element as child is equal to document dot create element of, I want to create a h4 tag, and heading element as child dot inner html is equal to heading replace with child. And now this will be my new element, and let me get the older element. That means const para1 is equal to document dot get element by id of, get element by id of, what is my id here? This is a para1, and let me pass here. So this para1 should be replaced with the heading element as child. So let me save this and save this. Whenever you click on this particular button, it will invoke replace child element. It will get the main container element and it will try to replace the para1 with our heading element as child. So let me go here and reload. you are able to see hi, I am para1. Now let me change this button label as replace child method. Save this and reload again. So on clicking on this, this has to be changed with our heading, which is h4. Let me click on this replace child method and check the console. The node to be replaced is not a child of this node. So here we have passed two different nodes, but in vice versa. So let me pass like this, where the first element is targeting for the parent and the second element is targeting for the child. Let me go here and replace child method. Now heading replace with child, and if you inspect this, you will be getting h4 tag, the tag which we have passed recently. Now let me create one more button, where the button is something like remove element, and let me use on click, and this on click will remove a particular element. Remove element, and then create this function in our JavaScript. So function remove element, and now which element we want to remove, we will be writing this, which element we want to remove, we'll be writing in this function. So for that sake, what I can do is just const para1. I want to delete this para1, so I'll be targeting for this. So access that para1 by using get element by id of para1, and now para1 dot remove of, and save this. So whenever you use a method remove, then that particular element will be removed from your DOM, so that you will not be able to see this paragraph. Let me go to the browser and reload. So you are removing that particular element. Let me click on this remove element. When I clicked on this remove element, the div is not containing that particular paragraph. Let me go here, and now let me create one more button where we want to remove a particular child. Remove child element. So now let me save this and let me write one function here by using an on click method. On click is equal to remove child element. This is my function, and let me define this function in my JavaScript. Let me go here and write a function where remove child element. So in this case, what I want to do is I want to create one more paragraph where I have para2, and this is like para2. So if you want to delete any one of this, then by targeting your parent one. So let me go here and let me get the parent, like main container element is equal to document dot get element by id of what is my main container element, that is main container. And now after accessing this main container, you can delete any of the child by using its id. So remove child, and what child you want to remove we need to pass. So access the child which you want to remove. So let me access para1 is equal to document dot get element by id of, I can pass this para1 or para2. Let me pass para2. Let me copy this and pass here. Now you want to delete this para2. So copy this para2 and pass here. So this is one of the child of main container, and I can remove that particular child. Let me go here and reload. So you have something called as remove child element. When I click on this remove child element, hi, I am para2 will be removed from our main container. Let me click on this remove child element, and that hi, I am para2 has been removed. So let me demonstrate again. Let me reload. Here replace method, this will be replacing our hi, I am para1 with our heading 1 h1 tag, with our h1 tag. Let me click on replace method, replaced HTML content. And now let me reload again. Now hi, I am para1 will be replaced as a child. Whenever you want to replace a particular content which is based on your parent element, then you can use replace child. Let me click on this. You are able to replace a particular child by accessing its parent. So let me reload again. Now when I click on the remove element, this particular element will be removed from your DOM. Let me click on this, and that element has been removed from our DOM. And let me reload again, and now when I click on the remove child element, this hi, I am para2 will be removed by accessing its parent, that is nothing but your main container. So let me click on the remove child element, then hi, I am para2 has been removed from the DOM. These are the four utilities which we have learned from our document API in this video, and in upcoming video we'll learn more utility functions of Document API, and we'll try to understand each of the utilities. And also, I want to let you know about TechZet. TechZet is a platform on Medium where you can learn all the backend stuff. Mainly, it is focused on the Adobe Experience Management, Magento, as well as OSGI, along with the basics of Java. And you can see the Sling framework completely. So just have a click on the link below in the description and have a look on this Medium blog. If you like, please like, share, follow Medium blog. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.